Cup, Australia versus Pakistan. I joined the captains about 30 minutes ago. Semi-final time then in the Cup, and the two major men here, the captain of Australia, Dan Christian, Fahim Ashraf of Pakistan, and Mr. Gandhi, who's done such a great job as a match referee. Right, Dan, you've got the coin. Fahim has called a head. It has come down ahead, so Pakistan have won the toss. What are you going to do first and why?
We will bowl first because it's a semi-final match and Australia is a good team. We will try our best and stick them under 100.
You're in good form as a team. What have you talked about going into this game against Australia?
We just talk about ourselves. Go inside, play our best. That's it.
Okay, well, good luck. Any team changes?
No, we're going with the same team.
Good luck. Dan, what would you have done?
We were going to have a bowl as well, but we've won the two games we've batted first, so not really a bother.
The stats would say that batting first, you go on and win the game. Do you worry about them in this sort of the game or not?
I think you kind of have to take notice of them, particularly this far into the tournament. We're 25, 30 games in, and that seems to be the trend. So, yeah, not a bad result for us, I think, if we can get some runs on the board and try and put them under pressure early.
Change your team or same team?
One change, James Pattinson out, Andrew Feckerty in.
Good luck. So the news from here, first semi-final for the Cup. Pakistan win the toss. They got a bowl. Certainly are having a bowl, and Pakistan unchanged for the whole of their tournament. One change for Australia. Feckerty in, Pattinson out. They've seemed to have rotated them two over the period of time, but a big game here coming your way. Teams are ready and all set to go. Semi-final time. Who can get through to the final? 12 overs will tell us. Good start. Really good start. Abhishek Junjunwala and Brad Hogg join me in commentary. This is going to be a real good, tantalising contest.
It certainly is. Shahab right on the money from ball one, going for the Yorker. Knowing that the Australian batsman want to go long and hard straight down the ground, and he executed it perfectly. He's got to do the same to Wood. Wood has got those long levers.
Yeah, he's a tall man, isn't he? But he's going to try and shape it back in. There is that shape. He gets it through that leg side. Two fielders are out, deep square leg, deep long on. Abhishek, this has been a great surface to bat on.
It's been a brilliant surface to bat on, and we've seen the amount of sixes being hit in this competition, and that just shows we can trust the surface. At the moment, the field is a bit spread. There's a long on and there was a square leg. If you're going to bowl that length, you've got to bring that square leg fielder a bit straighter towards mid-wicket.
Yeah, he's just done that now. He's gone a little bit more towards deep mid-wicket. Looking for that swing. That's a really good delivery. He's shown that throughout this competition. Shahab Khan, good average in T20s of just 11.6 and strike rate of 8. Couple of fifers, couple of fourfers. A little bit slingy, and hence why I think that just helped him to get the ball to shape back. And it's good to see that the crowd has come in. Atmosphere builds, of course it does. India or Pakistan play anywhere in the world. Again, spot on. They'll pick up 2.
That's just perfect white ball bowling. Doesn't matter whether it's 50 overs, the T20 or the Hong Kong sixes. Very hard to put them away, especially when you've only, or even when you only got 4 fielders out in the deep as well. 3 Yorkers out of 4 have been on the money.
Very much like Wasim Akram, different type of bowler, of course. A tradition of producing bowlers in the shorter form of the game, who at will can swing the ball early on, but also bowl Yorkers and put batters under pressure.
A lot of people must be thinking, why can't every bowler come out there and do the same? It's a very hard skill to have.
I'll tell you exactly what it is. Bowlers don't practice it enough. It's simple. It's my big gripe with coaches around there and bowling coaches. Why don't you get your bowlers to practice more? takes a long time to feel confident to bowl them. What a shot. That is clever from Hazlitt. Used the pace, flicked it over. First on, overdone. 14 without loss. No change for Pakistan. In fact, they're unchanged throughout the whole of the Hong Kong sixes so far. One change for Australia, Feckerty in, James Patterson out. Rotated those two players throughout their campaign. Amir Yamin bowled well, likes to bring the ball back in to the right-hander.
Shahab, last ball of last over. Hazlitt. Well, this is the over. Wood was able to get the second ball away, but just these Yorkers were sensational, brilliant, on the money. Wood could not get it away. Just single after single, then Hazlitt looking for the ramp shot, thinking he was going to go full, but Shahab saw him, went short. Hazlitt good enough.
Smashed. That is a good shot. Not had a lot to get after because of how good that first over was, but just picked up length really quickly and dismissed it for a maximum.
It just shows two different bowlers, again, going for length. He's not confident enough to bowl those Yorkers, and those are easy picking as a batter on that surface. So you've got to go full.
You better go and see Dominic and get in the nets. Practice those Yorkers.
Practice, practice, practice. That's okay. You think Waqar Younis and Wasim Akram, do you think they just turned up at nets and never bowled Yorkers? Brett Lee, do you think he did it? Do you think he never practiced? Darren Gough? Just to show you where we are at the moment in this playoff. Semi-final number 1, Australia, Pakistan. Chance to get through to the final, and then a little bit later, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh. 1:45 local time at second semi-final. And the final, the last game of day 3. Not got it. He may be lucky here or land safe.
Good a change of pace there by Amir. Talking about Wasim Akram and Waqar Younis after this replay, just not getting it there. It was there to hit, but the change of pace bamboozled Hazlitt. Waqar and Wasim Akram were always in the nets, bowling each other out, trying to outdo each other, and it was the batters who were sitting on the bus waiting rather than the bowlers waiting for the batters.
There you go. You tell me throughout this competition, and we've had nearly now 3 full days, you tell me one Yorker, unless it's got an inside edge or outside edge, that hasn't put the batters under pressure. And you keep telling me bowling coaches around the world it's an old-fashioned ball. Nonsense.
It's not. I absolutely agree with you, Corky, there, because there's no better delivery. If you can nail a Yorker in any format of the game, there is no better delivery.
Look at that. Look at that. Absolutely sensational Yorkers to finish. 2 overs are done. Australia struggling, 23 without loss. Gone with the left armour again. I like this from Fahim. He's saying, right, we've got Australia in under a little bit of pressure here. We're going to try and hit them hard now, take a couple of wickets, put them under pressure. Little bit of luck, I'll say again. your full deliveries. That wasn't a Yorker. At times you just got to accept as a bowler, the batter is allowed to have a little bit of luck.
Well, wasn't quite on the money there, but the reason why it's an inside edge is Wood was trying to overhit it because of the pressure that has been built up here by the Pakistan bowlers. Beautiful piece of bowling again from Shahab. If I was Australia, I'd think about bringing Alex Ross in next, the sweepologist. Likes to ramp Yorkers.
Slapped on that offside. Misfielded, got himself into a position to stop it. Australia needed a boundary. They've got back-to-back now.
Even with that delivery, because it's such a low full toss, as a batter, it's very hard to get elevation to hit it for a 6. Yes, you might end up getting boundary. There are only 4 fielders out there. But this tournament is all about 6s.
Looks like the bowlers have been in the nets day in, day out, but they haven't been doing much fielding. Still got to work on your fielding as well.
Pace off. Pace off. This is a bowler who understands what he needs to do. First up, full. Put the batters under pressure. Yorker. All those bowling coaches, you're watching this, keep telling me this is an old-fashioned ball and doesn't work anymore. Just can't hit it unless somebody comes in and ramps you. Once you bowl length, that's what happens. Super shot, super timing from Wood.
The ball before was a slower one on a similar length and it just bamboozled Wood, but that was just a natural good length delivery and Wood just goes bang, he likes it there.
I think he went for the double bluff, hoping that the batter thinks again is going to be a Yorker and be prepared for that. Nicely done there.
Well, look, Pakistan have gambled and gone with Shahab back-to-back overs. Bowled his 2 out. They're a good unit, Pakistan. Australia probably realising that even though they haven't got off to a start, perhaps, look, most sides won at least 50, 60 in the first 3 overs. They're still in a decent position.
We saw it with Nepal yesterday against Sri Lanka as well. They bowled exceptionally well, but still went for runs. Australia just very lucky to still be in here. Shahab Khan, most wickets in a single edition of the Pakistan National T20 Cup.
His last ball. Went for that length again. Clipped. Down. Asif Ali got himself into position to take it. It's all going wrong now. There's misfields, there's drop catches, there's overthrows. Everything's happening. 3 overs done, 44 without loss. Wood 35 from 15. Strike rate of 233. 2 6s and 4 4s. Hazlitt with just the 1 6 had an opportunity to take their first wicket put down. So a misfield and a drop catch now. Captain into the attack, Fahim Ashraf. Again, Yorker, look where it goes. Just for 1.
It's just exceptional bowling, and Australia are lucky to be 45 for no loss. Going into the 4th over, it's just been phenomenal bowling. Good execution of Yorkers. It's game on here. This is going to be a tight one.
I think also the issue with some bowlers now is it's the time to actually practice them as well. Some of them play a lot of cricket, but I always think give yourself an opportunity. Again, goes for the Yorker. It's going to go wrong sometimes, and as a coach you have to accept that. 50 up for Australia.
That was nicely picked by Hazlitt. But the bowler doing the right thing. Yeah, just missing his length on that occasion. The batter was up for it.
Look, and I'm not going to sit here in a commentary booth and say it's easy to bowl a Yorker every length, every ball. It's not. It's a difficult thing to do. At least your plan is there. Like that. That is excellent. Try to take pace off by him. It's a good shot.
Great shot, knowing that he's put pressure on the bowler. Previous ball, hitting an attempted Yorker for 6, and then thinking he's going to go full again, going for the ramp shot, but able to adjust to the change of length. That's what's so good about Hazlitt with the bat. When he goes to that ramp shot, he's able to adjust. He's looking for the Yorker, but anything shorter, he's able to just still stand up, keep that balance, and work it away.
So 11 from the first 3 deliveries. Again, Yorker. Good from the keeper. Definite plan from Pakistan to bowl as many Yorkers as possible. Good to see the crowds coming in. Expecting around about 2,000 today. Sunday in Hong Kong. Beautiful sunny day. Well, warm day, I should say. Say it's sunny, a little bit overcast. Nice conditions to play cricket in.
He's got a bouncer up his sleeve here. This might be the time to bowl it to Wood, who's expecting that fuller delivery.
No, he went length. Caused pressure with balls before. Made the batters think, what is he going to bowl? And Pakistan have their first.
Very impressed with Wood up until now. He's been put under pressure. He's been finding it hard to find the boundaries because of the Yorkers. He gets one on a good length. He didn't use his height and try and hit straight back down the ground. He tried to slog it, and that's caused his downfall. He's out for 36. Australia 56 for 1.
Captain to captain then. Australia trying to get themselves to at least 120 if possible. It's played well. He's got to try and push for 2 here. No, sent back. End of the 4th over, 57 for 1. .57 for 1 then. And Christian on stride. Tellet with ball in hand. 7 dots so far. Pakistan, they need something. Australia, they need something. Put down again. Another chance dropped.
Feels like they've got butterfingers, all of them. Asif Ali again is the second drop from Asif Ali. They could have picked up another important wicket. And look at that for a drop again. Yeah, you need to take those chances.
I talked about Australian looking for 120. They're going to get nowhere near that at the moment. Projected score from here is just 83. Sure, Dan Christian is thinking in his mind, can they get to 100? Lovely shot. Serious shot. Again, length delivery is smashed out of the ground.
Wood expecting a fuller delivery. Fahim had a bouncer up his sleeve. Wood was in 2 minds. He went for the good length for Fahim, and it was just too good for Wood. He decided to try and slog rather than just hit straight back over the bowler's head. He paid a big price.
Yeah, and that length ball then becomes your change-up ball, because you bowled Yorkers at will, and that's why it causes a little bit more problems than we've seen. That change-up ball, that length ball has gone out the park, and again, this one with a bit of pace off.
Yeah, with Hussain Talat, he's going to keep bowling those cutters into the surface because he's not that confident bowling those Yorkers. Doesn't have the pace either here. Dan Christian, he's going to be an important whenever he comes in. And look at that for power. Oh.
Yeah, he showed throughout the Hong Kong sixes the quality player he still is, he has been. Dangerous player. Lovely timer of the ball. And he has played cricket all around the world and been successful.
You don't realise how good that shot is. The way that Pakistan are bowled, executing those good Yorkers. It's out the toes, can't get underneath it. Good enough just to keep it along the ground for 4 and getting as much value as he possibly could off that delivery.
Pakistan will be happy the position they've got Australia in at 69 for 1. Just 8 balls remaining. And again, a full delivery. Dan Christian, who won his first trophy in T20s with Hampshire, last played in the Hong Kong Sixes in 2005. What a year that was, 2005, hey Hoggy?
Too far away from me to remember.
Surely you don't want me to remind you, do you?
Oh, I just want you to have a happy moment. It hasn't been that good for England while they've been here.
Yeah, we're through to a final. Pace off. 13 runs from the over. They've got an over left, Australia. They're 70 for 1. Australia, Pakistan is semi-final number 1 we're watching at the moment. Pakistan, you'd say, are on top of Australia. Sri Lanka, Bangladesh is the second semi-final to go through to the cup final, and that's due to take place round about 20 to 5 local time. Now, Asif Ali. Niall O'Brien's favourite bowler into the attack. Dealt with by Dan Christian.
Well, if there's a time for 6 sixes in and over, this is the time. Asif Ali is the one that you really need to take on.
And again from Dan Christian. So is this going to be a little bit of a momentum shift in the game?
It looks like it. The only time they won the Hong Kong Sixers was in 2010, and they beat Pakistan in the final. Here's the semi-final, but they like to repeat that performance again.
I said it yesterday about Asif Ali, that he is one of the weaker bowlers in the Pakistan lineup.
Well, some teams have used their weaker bowlers first up, try to get them out of the way, but the best way to go about it is being what's shown today against Australia. Get your best bowlers on first, put pressure on, use your weak bowler last.
You have to bowl that again. Only 5 sixes Australia hit in those first 5 overs. And they've just gone 6-6-6. Still on for another 6 sixes in an over at the moment. We are still on for it, let me tell you. Australia were never looking to get even anywhere close to 100. They're a shot away now.
Absolutely. 6 sixes take them to 107. Which will be enough or not, we'll have to wait and see, but there'll be some total. And in a semi-final, it's not going to be easy for Pakistan.
And again, 5 in 5 for Dan Christian. The 100 up for Australia. And can we see it again? Ravi Bopara yesterday, Robin Uttapa, 37 in the over. This could equal it. Strike rate 400. 36 from 9. Are we going to see it? You bet we're going to see it. 37 in the last over. No wonder a big smile on Dan Christian's face. First semi-final, first innings, Brad Hogg. Wow.
That's just brilliant finishing from Dan Christian. Australia under a lot of pressure from some brilliant bowling from Pakistan, but they've managed to work their way to 107. Heslop was good with 26 off 9. Wood was brilliant. But Dan Christian, this last over, 6 sixes of Asif Ali. Pakistan going for their weaker bowler in the last over. The way to go about it, Australia under pressure, and they needed someone with a strong mindset to be able to deliver. And that's why Dan Christian was there in that situation, and that's what he's done so much for his career in T20s.
Good end to the innings from Australia. They found it tough at the start because of how well Pakistan bowled. Lost the first wicket 56. And then we saw a special innings from Dan Christian with 42 off 10. 1 for 12 for Fahim. None for 8 for Amir Yamin. And an expensive over from Asif Ali saw Australia get themselves over 100. And Pakistan will require 108 off their 6 overs to get through to the final. Second semi-final is coming your way in the Cup. Sri Lanka versus Bangladesh, and Niall O'Brien was with the two captains.
You can cut the tension with a knife. It's toss time for the second semi-final of the Cup. Lahiru Madhushankar, the captain of Sri Lanka, alongside me. Yasir Ali from beautiful Bangladesh. And Mr. Gandhi is our match referee. Sri Lanka, you're the home team again. Give it a flick, sir.
Heads.
Heads is the call from Yasir.
And it is heads.
It is a head. Now then, Api Kaman Achin, Yasir.
আমি খুব ভালো আছি আলহামদুলিল্লাহ
Bala, what are you going to do and why?
so I'm going to bat
Reasons?
see if we're going to post a good total, and as it is a semi-final match, they will have the pressure to chase, so that's my plan.
How exciting is it for you to lead Bangladesh in a semi-final here at the Hong Kong Sixers?
Well, I'm excited, and the whole team is excited, as I think it's the first time we're playing semi-final in the Hong Kong Sixers, and we will try our best.
And what about your team? Any changes?
No changes.
All the best, my friend.
Thank you.
What would you have liked to have done?
Yeah, we are always planning to bowl first. Yeah, we are lost the toss, but we are bowling now. Yeah.
And what about your side?
I want change.
What is that?
Dabare out and Nimesh Muktin.
You've played some wonderful cricket, a very exciting brand of cricket, a youthful side. So you're enjoying the tournament?
Yeah, really. We all are enjoying the tournament, and this is a very good tournament. Yeah.
Two very happy captains. Bangladesh winning the toss, and you're going to have a bat first, aren't you? Bangladesh have a bat, enjoying themselves. A lovely sunny day. It's semi-final number 2.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Niall O'Brien. And interesting now that captains are winning tosses, apart from Pakistan, and choosing to have a bat first. Sri Lanka have been excellent, led well by Madhushankar. So have Bangladesh. Their captain wicketkeeper Yasir Ali. That is coming your way. So, semi-final number 2 in the Cup. We've got a semi-final number 1 on our hands here. All playing for this trophy, the Cup trophy for the best team in the Hong Kong Sixes 2024. Defending champions South Africa, they cannot put their hands on this trophy. Will it be Australia in the final? Will it be Pakistan? That is the route that we've seen. Pakistan beating South Africa, Australia beating Hong Kong, Sri Lanka beating Nepal, and Bangladesh beating UAE. Ryan Campbell joins me in commentary with Brad Hogg. Wow, what an end to an innings that was.
Amazing end. Dan Christian, the skipper from Australia, really put his team back into this contest. Pakistan had bowled so well throughout those first 5 overs, but Dan Christian Wow, 6 sixes in the over to finish. Gave his side something to defend. Pakistan have been amazing in this tournament. Their batting have been so powerful. You would think 107 is not enough, but it's a final.
Well, you say that, and thank you for teeing me up beautifully. Aklak, 145 runs, not been out yet. Strike rate 337. He owes the team a little bit. 2 drop catches and getting smashed for 6 sixes. Right, spin straight away. Guess what happens, Brad Ogg, when you just lob it up there?
I wouldn't say love it up there. He was looking for the Yorker, Hazlitt, and not quite getting it, and getting the punishment. Luck. Beautiful piece of batting.
Into a gap. Doesn't get it between mid-wicket and long on. Surprised he went with spin, Ryan, super coach as we call you.
Well, they've got away with it throughout this tournament, trying to get Hazlitt's first over almost out of the way, and he's done it okay. Not sure in the final, though.
Well, a chance to get through to the final. That's what it's all about. This is dragged towards that leg side. That's good. That is good commitment from the Aussies. You wouldn't expect anything different, Brad Ogg.
Definitely not, and I think the game plan that Australia have gone with Hazlitt first up, you've got to keep with it. Beautiful piece of fielding out in the deep there.
Yeah, saved 2 runs. That's a good-looking shot. That is a good-looking shot, and listen to the fans. They are trying to roar their team home.
Yeah, they've got a wonderful following here. Use of the feet this time. Where's the wiki?
15 sixes so far in the competition. Asif Ali make that 16. Pressure on Australia straight away.
I'll tell you where the wiki is, Ryan. He's got his eyes on a ball sailing up, and he's looking for a flight back to Australia. The way Australia are playing right now, they're in a lot of trouble. They need to do something and do it quick to stay in this contest.
Oh, they'll take that. Australia will take that to finish off an exciting and expensive first over. 22 from it. Pakistan, 22 without loss. .108 is what Pakistan are trying to chase down for a place in the final. Andrew Fekete back in the side in place of James Patterson. 86 from 30 then. Pakistan require. Australia need wickets. They need wickets. Not when you bowl that length to Asif Ali, his 3rd maximum.
If you're an Aussie fan, this over worries me. Fekete, in his previous game, didn't quite get the length right. And I've got a feeling if he's going to bowl that length again, we don't have enough balls.
He's going to bowl that length again. He didn't learn from the Pakistan seam bowlers. And all of a sudden now, Pakistan in control of this game.
The way things are going right now, Australia are probably hoping that they've lost all the balls as they're dishing up.
And again, 6 sixes from his over. He's trying to put that right.
Well, I'm nervous for him because we've seen 6 sixes a few times. I think we could see it again here.
551 sixes. Change of angle then, round the wicket, Fekete. Length delivery, high in the air. There's a chance, taken. Dan Christian, safe pair of hands. Australia needed to break through. And they have their first.
Change of angle has done the damage. Good thinking by Fekete. He had to do something different. He's not well renowned for going for those Yorkers, so change the angle. And he's got the wicket of Asif Ali. Pakistan 40 for 1.
Captain in then, Fahim Ashraf bowled well. I think the whole unit, apart from that last over, and let's be fair, Asif Ali isn't a renowned bowler. That's going to happen in six-a-side competitions. You're always going to have a weaker bowler. Captain realises now, Pakistan, they're in control of this game. Australia need another wicket. One more wicket or a decent over, and all of a sudden you can turn this game back on its head.
Yeah, they definitely need it. This is the wicket. Got away from the stumps to round the wicket, the angle, length, just didn't quite get enough of it. Dan Christian, as safe as houses.
And that extra 2 metres, it's 47 metres, just helped Australia there. Can't bowl length. You can't bowl length here, or you're just going to get smashed. End of the second, 46 for 1.
Another short ball, not wide enough, or not straight enough. Just in the hitting arc of the captain, Fahim.
46 for 1. Spin, big over this, big over. Little bit of luck for Pakistan. One 6 and 1 4 for Atlak so far.
The outside edge. Wood wants a breakthrough. I've got to say again, he needs the wicket up. He needs to keep these batters in their crease.
Sliced, it's sliced. I think he's going to get away with it. Here's one bounce 4. Don't think I've heard Wiki for a long time. Wicket keeper, stumper, yes, Wiki, not heard that. Waqar Yunus's nickname was Vicky. Must be an Aussie thing. Nice, don't mind that, but it's going to get punished. Tried to go wide. Brad Hogg, what can he do?
Get the wicket up to the stumps. Prevent the batsman from charging out. Try and change something up here. But that wasn't too bad a ball. He tried to go wide. Tried to york the batsman. It was just good batting from Aklak.
Now then, trying. There you go about that wicket keeper standing up.
The wicket keeper, or the wiki, or whatever you want to call him, the bloke with the gloves, would have been in the action there. He would have had a wicket. But unfortunately, he's standing back.
Couple of big balls for Australia here. There is a fielder out there. Just to let you know that Pakistan have reached the finals in the last 4 Hong Kong Sixes competitions, so they know how to reach finals. Man in front of me right here in the commentary, Dan Christian's got a huge part to play, not just as captain, but also with the ball as well. So 13 from this over has been a decent over for Australia. Can he get out of this over? He can get out of this over. Clips his pad, won't be a wide. 3 overs gone, Australia back in it, 59 for 1. Seen some good performances today. England beating New Zealand. South Africa going through to the final in the plates. So did the UAE. Oman beat India. What a performance that was. And we're just witnessing Australia versus Pakistan. At the moment, it's even Stevens. Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Oman, England for the bowl final. Plate final, South Africa versus the UAE. And who will be in the cup final? Will it be Pakistan? Will it be Australia? Will it be Bangladesh? Will it be Sri Lanka? 16:40 local time. Now then, what did Dan Christian choose to do? Happy with going with Fawad?
He's got to do something, and I think Fawad Ahmed is the one to go to. Just to change it up. Wood bowled a reasonably good over the over before, so keep spin, especially leg spin, in the action.
Keeper, wicket keeper still standing back. Again, it's that lovely loop that he's got, which allows the batter to get underneath it. So a good start to the over for Pakistan.
Yeah, Fawad already under pressure. That first ball of the over, as soon as it goes for 6, you know you're in trouble.
And again. Wanted it to go to the fielder, maybe didn't get a lot of it, but it's back-to-back sixes, and all of a sudden now he's under pressure, Australia under pressure.
It wasn't too far off the fielder. If the fielder was fielding there, it could have been out. But that's just the luck of the draw. A little luck to the batsman.
High in the air, the keeper, who was standing back, takes it. Akhlaq, who has not been out in this tournament so far, has gone, and Pakistan have lost their second.
Well, flighted delivery again, a little bit of overspin as well, extra bounce. And Akhlaq trying to play the sweep slog, didn't execute it. Easy catch for Alex Ross. Akhlaq out for a wonderful 32, Pakistan 71 for 2.
So a wicket, couple of sixes, and first ball, Amir Yamin sweeps it for 4.
Here's the wicket, top edge, looking for his favoured leg side. Straight up, wicket keeper in the perfect position.
2 balls left, pressure on. Now then, has he picked the fielder out? He has, and it's just a single. All of a sudden, he's pulled this over back round here. Fawad, 6-6, wicket 4-1. Got to finish it off. Change of angle going round the wicket now. Amazing what the crowd can do to build that atmosphere, to build the tension. Round the wicket, a little bit of a googly, good end to the over for the Aussies. It's building up beautifully, 77 for 2, 2 left. Even Stevens in this first semi-final. 31 from 12 is what Pakistan need. Remember, the winners go through to the cup final at 16:40 local time. Sri Lanka, Bangladesh is the second semi-final. Dan Christian had a chat with some of his team. He thought, should he hold himself back? And he has done. He will bowl the last over. He's gone with Wood. Keeper's coming up now to have a chat.
I think they're just trying to decide what field they want, because they're favouring the offside here, the Australians, but Ross is thinking that they should have another fielder or 2 on the leg side. And that's what they've just done. Dan Christian has gone from the offside to the leg side.
Now then, every ball the bowler's got to think, where do I want it to go? There. That isn't a bad delivery, that's a decent shot. I thought he got it spot on. Flatter, quicker. It's a good shot from the captain, Fahim Ashraf.
Great shot. Game of inches, as we always talk about. Just missed.
Now then, flatter. That's okay. That's okay. Bubbling up nicely. Every ball that doesn't go now for a boundary and a six just builds up pressure on Pakistan. The Asian battle coming next in that semi-final too. Sri Lanka, Bangladesh. 24 from 10. What is the left arm wrist spinner thinking here? What is Amir Yamin thinking? Smash straight back down the ground, will be a boundary.
Well, that's a great shot. They changed the field. Dan Christian went onto the leg side for the right-hander. They've only got one on the offside. And Amir saw that and just decided to go for the 4 rather than the 6. Great batting with the position they're in.
20 from 9. Place in the final. Dragged, that's okay. Oh, misfield. Don't see that very often from the Australians. Come on, guys, where are you going?
I actually don't mind that misfield, to be honest. I'd rather have Wood bowling to the right-hander than the left-hander.
Okay, let's see whether it works. 18 from 8. It's not going to work. Floated up there, it's a good shot, got underneath it. Pakistan closing in on 100. They only require 12 from 7 now.
I think Wood was looking for the Yorker there and a little bit of width as well. When you don't get it right with these short boundaries, you put cars on Mission Road in trouble.
No, sent back. Don't mind that from Fahim Ashraf. Send him back, I'll take the strike. So we're down to the last over. Semi-final 1. Pakistan need 12. It's 96 for 2. He knows. Dan Christian, he knows, he's an experienced cricketer, played franchise cricket all over the world. 12 from 6, can he defend it? Just keep your eye out on the 6s as well. At the moment they're equal, so if it's tied it'll go on 4s. The moment Australia's slightly ahead with one more 4.
He's looking to get back into the Big Bash too, and this could be a big moment for him. If he can defend this with only 4 fielders, teams will be looking at him, even with the vitality fast. Old coach over here, Australian, Ryan Campbell, might be looking at him too to join Durham.
Right, what line does he go? Goes wide. Will be given a wide. He's trying to say that, look, he's standing outside off stump. Are you not going to give me any more room? Not happy, the crowd, not happy.
Here he goes. He's saying that he's actually started off outside and that ball has gone, it's crossed the blue line. He's got a point.
Yeah, it's down to the umpires to make that decision. That's good. That is good. All of a sudden now, you'd still back up Pakistan from here. Nervous, can't do anything. When you're there, you can't do nothing. As a player, as a supporter, all his field really is quite straight. Extra cover, deep mid-wicket, high in the air, high in the air, and long enough. And Pakistan are a shot away from reaching another final.
He didn't quite get it, but he got it enough. Christian, full toss. Wristy shot over the leg side, and he gets the maximum for it.
Go back to that opening spell from Pakistan. Excellent Yorker death bowling. Saw them frustrate the Australians. Another decent Yorker. This isn't over yet. We're talking up like Pakistan are already in the final. You never know. 3 from 3 tells you it should happen.
Bring the field up. Cause some chaos.
Well, it'd be interesting to see how Fahim looks to play this. I'm sure he's thinking just belt it out the ground, get it done, finish it in style. Or is he going to just think push ones, get it done? Like it, like it. Why not take the run? Just remember, I told you about if it's a tied game, it goes on 6s first. Pakistan have 1 more 6. So Australia have only got a run to play with. Pakistan get 1 run in the next 2 balls, Australia win. Tied game, Pakistan win. What a shot. That is not a bad delivery, but a beautiful looking shot, a great end by the Pakistan captain. He bowled well, he batted well, he captained well. Respect between the 2 teams, and it is Pakistan who will reach their 5th consecutive final. They beat Australia by 4 wickets, and the crowd have thoroughly enjoyed it.
The winning moments here. Dan Christian did not bowl a bad last over. That was an excellent delivery, but equally good batting for Fahim. Trying to land 6 Yorkers in 6 balls. Out the end, Dan Christian was on the money. But Pakistan just had too much firepower. And Australia didn't have enough runs on the board to defend in that last over.
Great scenes here. There's another semi-final coming your way shortly. But a great way to finish semi-final 1. It's Pakistan in the final. They beat Australia by 4 wickets. Well, they restricted Australia to just 107. We thought, was that going to be enough? 32 from Atlak, 32 from Asif Ali, and then that partnership at 38 from 15 took Pakistan home. A wicket for Fawad, a wicket for Fekete. But a great start by Pakistan.
Yeah, you felt that if Australia were a chance, they really needed to start well, but they didn't have that opportunity because they went for so many 6s early doors until finally Fekete got the breakthrough.
Ali and Aklak were very good up front, 32 each. And just pounding the boundaries whenever they were on offer. Australia felt like they were 15 runs too short. And that's Aklak getting out of Fawad Ahmed, but he'd already done the damage. And Amir and Fahim finishing the game off with some lusty blows. Dan Christian in that final over got hit for a 6, and this is a final delivery. It wasn't a bad delivery for him, just getting enough bat on it to find that boundary. Well done to Pakistan, deserved winners against Australia. Australia could only put on 107 because of the good bowling from Pakistan, but Australia fought back and took it right to the wire, and Pakistan got over in the final leg.